Hello everyone, it's Tammy Modlik, and I'm doing something new here. Last night was my monthly first Thursday class, and I did a class called Oils on a Budget. And I had a couple people who couldn't attend, and they mentioned if I had, if I was going to tape it or something, that they would like to see it. So I'm giving that a try, and then I'll upload this to YouTube so that it can be accessed from anywhere for those of you who couldn't make it to the class. So you'll kind of miss out on all the discussion we had. It was a great class. Lots of people have ideas for how to save money and use their oils, do DIYs, that kind of thing. So I'm going to jump right in to my script, basically. That is something I came up with myself based on ideas from a Facebook page called Oils on a Budget, and just things that I've learned over the last 4 years or so using oils myself. Also, we're on a fixed income now. Matt and I are both retired, and we've been improving our health all along, and finding that we can do that within the constraints of our budget without any issues. So the first point I want to make is you decide what your budget is. It can be $50 a month, it can be $300 a month, depending on what you need for your health or what you want. There are a lot of things we want that we don't necessarily need. And it's got to be based on your lifestyle and your income and what benefits you want to see. So the first thing I can recommend, and the reason I start with $50 a month, is because of the Essential Rewards program that Young Living offers. And I've got this graphic here that kind of sums it all up. But the benefits are you get a free oil every 3 months, no matter what your budget is. So the minimum to be on ER is $50 a month commitment. A couple people said last night that's not an issue at all if you're using your oils, and especially if you get into the supplements or if you're drinking your Ningxia every day, which is something we all need to be doing because it benefits every system of our body. So you get a free oil every 3 months, no matter what, just for being on ER. You get a free oil every month if you're on ER and your budget is at least $100. So this month, the free oil for a $100 order is a 5 ml of Nutmeg Vitality. It goes on up from there. I don't have the promos printed right here, but I believe you at the 190 level, you get another ER oil, orange, Life 9 is the probiotic, and this month, so the promo levels are 100, 190, 250, 300, and this month there's a $400 level where you can get a free frankincense. Frankincense is kind of an expensive oil. I think it's $70 or so a bottle, so getting that free is amazing. We actually haven't had to buy frankincense because the promos over the years have always included it at least once a year. You can make money too by being on ER, because for the first 3 months on ER, you get 10% back in points that you use for a quick order. And then from the 4th month to the 24th month, you get 20% back. And after you've been on ER for 2 years, you start getting 25% back. Where can you go that, where your coupon is going to be up to 25% of your purchase. I've not seen anywhere that you can do that. So you can make money with your points and keep those in reserve to order things like your Ninja or other things that are on your wish list. The other way you can make money, of course, is by earning commissions. And I'm covering, with my commission, we've got up to 200 people in our organization, people that I have enrolled or people within my organization have enrolled. So you can make commission, whether it's accidental or by design by the person who enrolled you or your sponsor. This is multi-level marketing, not a pyramid scheme. Multi-level marketing means that depending how hard you work, you can pass the person above you as far as what you're making or what your rank is. And what I mean by accidental or by design is even if you're not someone who wants to build a business with this, you can be a part of a leg where you have people under you. And if those people are spending money, you're going to make money. And all you have to do is spend $100 a month to be eligible for commissions. I know of 2 people last month who are not builders, but they earned a $50 paycheck, which in turn would cover your $50 minimum ER order. And that's because CBD is blowing up. You know, a lot of people want to try it, and Young Living is associated with the best company I know because I have been doing my research, which is Nature's Ultra. Young Living purchased Nature's Ultra, so they're separate companies right now. You place your order on the Nature's Ultra site, but we earn commissions on the Nature's Ultra order. It ties back to Young Living. What's so great about Nature's Ultra is they test their CBD. They've got the same seed to seal standards that Young Living carries on all of their products, meaning there's no pesticides, no heavy metals, and they do testing frequently on their product, if not all the time, like with Young Living products, on every batch. And it's just, you know that it's good if it's associated with Young Living and has the Seed to Seal logo, Seed to Seal certification associated with it. The other way you can make money is by getting on the YL Go program. That's Young Living Go, and that is so that you can have your orders shipped for one price for the entire year. It gets each shipment, if you're on YL Go, down to $4.50 a month. It allows for your ER orders for a whole year, and then they throw in an additional month. So that's $59 a year, so it's just like an Amazon Prime type deal where you pay one time. There is a YL Go Plus, and that allows you to also ship quick orders, up to 24 quick orders a year. One of the things we discussed last night is, Young Living has Black Friday sales and Cyber Monday sales, and a sale at Valentine's Day, a sale at Christmas. And those need to be used, or you need to buy on a quick order during those sales because the prices are reduced already, usually 15% off. So that way you pay $129 for YL Go Plus, and those quick orders throughout the year are also covered in a one price shipping cost. free oils on Essential Rewards and earning promos is a very good way to stock up your oils without having to pay for them and earn some money back at the same time to use toward future purchases. The second way to get your oils on a budget is transfer buying. You have the choice to make your health and the health of your family a valued priority. You know that we pay, I don't know, $190 a month for a phone bill, $100 for a cable bill, and we think nothing of it. But where is our health and the health of our children and our family in our monthly budget? We don't even think about it. A lot of people don't put a value on it because all they see is the money going out the door, and they're not seeing the benefit of what the oils and the lifestyle can bring. So the saying, it comes back to the saying that we've all heard many, many times, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. And as we keep learning about oils and oil-infused supplements and self-care, you're going to start reading labels more and realize that you, for example, don't need candles anymore. You've got a diffuser. And one of the things I passed out last night are a load of fall recipes for diffuser blends that you can use with oils you already have on hand. You don't need to be running out to Target or ordering candles on Amazon or Bath & Body. Use the diffuser that came with your kit. Use the oils that you've ordered or gotten for free. And that way you are repurposing your money. Besides that, a lot of candles. There are some good, clean candles out there, but the fragrances that are used in candles are not good for you. They can be toxic and they can affect your respiratory system. Where when you're using your diffuser with high quality oils that are only the oil, it's actually good for you. It's cleansing the air in your home. So also think about the deductible on your healthcare plan. Has it increased over the years, or has the price of your prescriptions increased? If those things haven't increased, has your premium increased? So what value are we getting from our healthcare plans that cover less and less and less? It's up to us to do better, know better, do better, and increase our immunity, bump up our immunity however we can, eat healthy foods so that we're not prone to illness and sickness. So the next item on my list, and as a way to get your oils on a budget, is to use anything with thieves in it. So thieves, there is the household cleaner, and there's also the oil. And there are a host of other products that are based around thieves, like toothpaste, dishwasher detergent, laundry detergent, a bar soap, mouthwash. There's not a deodorant, but Young Living has a deodorant that doesn't tamper with your lymph nodes. And why do we want to be using thieves infused products? Because they will boost your immune system. And saving on over-the-counter drugs, things that aren't covered on your health plan, and saving on your future healthcare expenses is also a way to save money. I have been listening to this podcast. It's Chris Kresser. I listened to him with two different interviewers because I wanted to hear different perspectives of what he was saying. And 85%, I believe, of people now have autoimmune diseases, and diabetes was brought up, type 2 diabetes. A person with diabetes over their lifetime, the healthcare system spends like $630 million on that person. It's like 100, I don't remember the numbers, but it's pretty high. And what he was saying is that by the year 2040, 100% of the national budget will be spent just caring for people with diabetes who have a healthcare plan. We've got to do what we can to reverse those kinds of things. And I'm here to help you with recipes to take those baby steps to improve your health however you can. It is never too late, no matter how old you are. And every year that passes, 5 years, 10 years that passes, where you keep gaining weight, you keep eating sugar on a regular basis, what's going to happen? You're not going to feel well. So, moving on. Sorry for the little sidetrack there, but it is about saving money in the long run. The other way you can save money is with dryer balls. And these are the Young Living version of dryer balls, but they're wool. You just throw them in your dryer, and they decrease static. They also help to dry your laundry more quickly. They're bouncing around in there. They fluff your laundry. You can also put oils on these so that it smells good. I've seen this suggestion to do it in the fluff cycle for, another 10 minutes or so at the end, and that's when you put the oil on, and that way you're not heating up the oil so it's evaporating. I do use oil in my washer in the rinse cycle, because I still like to use some fabric softener with vinegar, because it helps with, keep things from being smelly. So if you're not spending money on fabric softener and using your dryer balls, that is a non-toxic way to do it. And also you're saving money because you're not buying the fabric softener. Fabric softener is expensive. So next, I was also going to say that with using the Thieves products and switching to things like dryer balls, you're not using toxic things. You're not using things with toxic fragrances that are known to be endocrine disruptors. When you're disrupting your endocrine system, you're going to have difficulty losing weight. You're going to have difficulty with all kinds of things like anxiety and depression. Ditch those things out of your life, and you may just see some improvement. You will very likely see some improvement in your cognitive function, in your digestion, so many ways. So the next way to save money is by cutting and diluting. So the oils are very potent and should be diluted with a carrier oil in most cases. So I reuse my bottles a lot, another way to save money, to make blends for specific reasons, like seasonal support, for example. I would mix, 4 to 6 drops of each lemon, lavender, and peppermint to make a seasonal roll-on. That's going to fill this bottle, up to about here, and then I fill the rest with carrier oil. And depending how often you use it, this is going to last you, a month or several months. So you're not using that much oil. You're getting your oils for free. You're diluting them, and you're saving money in the long run by not buying the over-the-counter medicine. The shampoos and body washes that Young Living has to offer can be diluted. I like my shampoo full strength, but I use just a tiny bit because it is so concentrated. But you can cut it with Castile soap. That's you can buy it unscented, the baby version, and make it go further. Maybe add some water to dilute it too. Laundry detergent, same thing. You can cut that. And then if you've got an extra heavy, dirty load, use the full strength laundry detergent and add a homemade laundry booster, or just add some vinegar, baking soda. All of that will work to boost your laundry detergent in times that you need it. But otherwise, cutting the laundry detergent is also a good idea. The insect repellent, it again, non-toxic. It isn't harming you in any way. It's probably actually good for you because it's, the things that are in it provide emotional support, immune support. But you can just take the insect repellent that's meant to be used as a lotion and just put it in a small bottle and dilute it with something like witch hazel or distilled water. And then that also is going to go a long way. And these are just examples that I've come up with of, things that we commonly use that can be cut or diluted. But our community comes up with lots of ways to do things. There are websites, there's Facebook where millions of people are sharing ideas. DIYs are also a good idea. I make most of my own foaming hand soap. I spend $1 on the container, or I buy the Thieves version from Young Living and then refill it. Another good DIY that a lot of people are loving is the fabric softener that I mentioned before. We make a soft scrub out of just baking soda and Thieves household cleaner. So I'm no longer buying that kind of thing at the store. I don't even need to go down those aisles anymore. So that goes back to the DIYs and the transfer buying. And also, if you're not a DIY person, you just don't have time to mix things up. First of all, I would ask you, how long does it take you to run to the grocery store to pick these things up? You can buy them once on Amazon, a big old thing of baking soda, or from Costco or Sam's. Have it in your pantry and have some Castile soap on hand, some carrier oils on hand, and then you're saving time and money by not running to the grocery store every time you need something. The other thing is reusing. It's not only good for your budget, it's good for the environment. I already mentioned using your empty oil bottles, and there are roller balls that you can buy, a 10-pack for $10 from Young Living. They're nice quality roller balls with a metal roller ball and a metal, the part that goes inside the bottle. And like I said, reuse these bottles and turn them into roller balls for specific purposes. Save a number of your glass jars, or use mason jars, salsa jars, spaghetti sauce jars. Those kind of things usually come in glass, and use those to, make your soft scrub, to make your fabric softener, whatever it is you're going to be using. So that is the class in a nutshell. I will post some graphics in the event so that you can benefit from that from our class 2. I also wanted to mention that Young Living applied some $20 enrollment vouchers, savings vouchers, to some accounts that meet specific criteria last month. Some of those are good through October, some are good through November. So if you know anyone who is ready to jump on board and get their kit, they can save $20. It brings the cost of the oil kit down to $145. It can also be used to enroll with the Thieves Kit and the Ninja Kit. Also, another way to save, in October, they're offering free shipping for new enrollments. And I am still offering anyone who mentions Santino's Crusade or is a supporter of Santino's Crusade, which was a cancer benefit that occurred last weekend. If you get your kit, I will donate $25 back to Santino's Crusade, and that goes directly to the James Cancer Center for cancer research. And I just want to say again that a lot of cancers are related to environmental issues and not necessarily genetic. Only a few percentage points are genetic reasonings. So I just want you to all be happy, healthy. I do a class, like I said, the first Thursday of every month. I'd love to have you, or just reach out to me if you have questions. And I hope to see you in person very soon. Thank you.